What's up guys, SeaOtterGamer here, back with our first look video, the series where I play a video game for the very first time for your visual enjoyment. Today we're playing Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions, or possibly Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. This is the third game in the series, although it was not developed by the people who made the first two. This is an action slash twin stick shooter game. And you guys already know that I love twin stick shooter games. Developed by Lucid Games and published by Activision and Sierra Games. You can get it on Steam right now for about 15 bucks, although I got my copy from the nice people at gamesplanet.com. Gamesplanet.com is a place where you can go and get games for discounted prices, kind of like Humble Bundle and also GOG. They were also nice enough to supply me with a second code to give to one of you guys. So if you want to win a copy of this game, then watch this video, and somewhere along this video I'll tell you how. Anyways, if you want to skip right to the gameplay, click the annotation on the screen. Otherwise, as you guys know, we start in the options menu. So let's look at audio first. You have a sound effects volume slider, as well as a music volume slider. Unfortunately, no numbers on this. I'd like to see a percentage, but still not too shabby. All right. Also, video, you get full screen, windowed, and window with no borders. Different resolutions as well, and details all the way up to very high. However, you don't get things like choosing your anisotropic filtering or anti-aliasing or anything. You just get details. Not quite sure what high, low, medium, and very high have to do with those, but nevertheless, still nice to see that you can change it. Input. I'm using my Xbox 360 controller. You can also use a keyboard and mouse with different rebindable keys as well. So I'm going to use this because it's quieter. So there's also different configurations. We'll go with that one. Alright, and then of course credits, which we will skip for now. This game hosts adventure mode, which is kind of like a single player mode. Classic mode, that's like Geometry Wars 2 and 1. Online mode, co-op, and I believe there's also leaderboards and stuff as well. But let's get a shot here at adventure mode and see what this is all about. Looks like this is where we start off. Excellent. Let's try this out. So, all right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Use the left stick to move your ship. Fly through the gates as they appear in sequences. All right. So let's fly through the gates here. If I remember right from the previous ones, you don't want to touch the orange things because they hurt you. So, okay. Use the right stick to shoot enemies. This must be kind of like their tutorial level. Now, I actually prefer to use keyboard and mouse. If you guys remember way back when... Oh, that was bad. Apparently that's where people spawn. Okay. The more you know, right? So if you remember way back when, I used to play a lot of Assault Android Cactus, which is also a twin stick shooter. And for whatever reason, never did well using a controller. So I'm doing absolutely horrible right now, actually. Gotta brush off the dust a little bit here. Oh. Alright. So let's talk a little bit about the three-dimensional aspect, which is probably the newest thing. At least, you know, the thing that stood out to me immediately. In the previous two games, or 4 or 5, it's really like two games, but they released different kind of updates to it, if I remember right. You were on a flat plane and shooting things coming towards you. Now you apparently are on different three-dimensional objects here, which kind of scroll around you. It kind of throws you off a little bit, but if you look closely, your character always kind of stays static. The background just changes. So let's see how we did here. We got 1 star. All right, let's just continue here, and let's look and see what the next... Oh, here's the leaderboards. Let's take a look at that really quick. Friends. Let's see how my friends did. Better than I did, apparently. Alright, so let's continue on here to level 2. Now, I'm curious to see if it'll change the object. Oh, now we're on a complete sphere rather than kind of a half of a sphere. Alright, well, that's interesting. When an enemy is killed, a small green geom is left behind. Collect these geoms to increase your score multiplier. Alright, I will certainly try. There we go. So I really like the three-dimensional aspect here. It's very different. At the same time, it's also kind of hard, which I guess is a reason why they added it in, you know, to increase the difficulty slightly. Alright. But I think it's cool. I'm excited to see what other surfaces, I guess would be the right word, that we can play on, you know? Let's see how we do here. I really want to see if we can get a 3-star. That's my goal for this gameplay for you guys, is to provide you with gameplay footage for what a 3-star run would look like. And hopefully, since... Ooh, that was nice. We killed all at once. Hopefully, since this is one of the earlier levels... Ooh, what is this thing? Lots of geoms. That's what it is. Hopefully, since this is... Ooh, an earlier level, we'll be able to do that. Although, now that we died, I'm not quite sure. If it's anything like Assault Android Cactus, once you die, that means you can no longer get the highest level of achievement. So I guess we'll have to see. I think we're doing pretty well, though. Of course, I have no basis to go off of because I've never played this before. Now we're not doing as well. So, probably should have done keyboard and mouse. Although, if you looked at the rebinds for the keyboard, it wasn't really keyboard and mouse, it was more keyboard and keyboard. You use WASD to move and the arrow keys to fire, and or if you want to rebind them, you know. But there was no mouse control. In fact, in the... Ooh, did we win? Let's see how we did. In the menu itself, there was no mouse control either. You had to move around with the keyboard. Still only got 1. Although we beat Agent Core. So we got that going for us, which is nice, I suppose. We did not beat Jam Scanner. He is also a YouTuber, by the way. So go check him out. He does some pretty nice stuff. He's also started dabbling in first look videos as well. So a little plug for him. Okay, so this looks kind of like a square with upturned edges, I guess is the way that I would describe it. Now, if you've never played Geometry Wars before, different enemies do different things. They have different, I guess, kind of AI built into them. So some of them will attack you, some of them won't. They'll just kind of float around. Some of them will just go in straight lines, like the orange ones we saw in the last video. And then there's also bosses as well. You can use right trigger to activate the Smart Bomb. Alright, let's try it. Smart Bomb kills everything on the screen. Not quite sure if that applies to bosses as well. I'm gonna have to guess no. There's the orange ones I was talking about. So they go in a straight line. And easy enough. Now, I don't know if we are allowed... Oh, that was really bad on my part. I apologize for that. I'm not sure if we're allowed to touch the edges. And at this point, I'm a little bit hesitant to. A little bit afraid to. Those suck in enemies. And also, I believe will kill you if you fly into it. I should have seen that one coming. Alright. So we're not doing too hot here, but keep in mind, first time playing this game. Although I did like... Oh, now it's telling me I should restart. Target was 500,000. Oh, it was telling me to restart because I could no longer win. Let's try this again, shall we? Alright. Hopefully we do better this time. I guess we at least somewhat know what's to be expected. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you can touch the edges or if you'll die. I'm scared to, though. I don't want to die. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can rack up a nice bonus multiplier for ourselves here. And after this, we'll check out some of the other game modes. I think that seems pretty good. So, Now, they also said for this specific game, okay, we already know that. For this specific game, they added more game modes and varieties of existing game modes. So we'll have to check out some of those hopefully as well. Don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Oh, that almost spawned right on top of us. I guess that's why it kind of like vibrates a little bit and lets you know. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Vibrates and lets you know where people are going to spawn. Oh, that was a black hole. We killed the black hole. I forgot you could do that, but you can. Unfortunately, our gun of death has run out. I would very much like another one of those, however. Okay. Oh, we were doing so well as well. I like how, and this is something that's not new to this game, I like how the background kind of changes and warps when you die or things spawn in and stuff. I don't know if you noticed that, or when you move even as well. Ooh, that's an interesting power-up. Look at that. Alright. I like that, because I can just kind of aim in a general area and it'll just kill everything. Alright, let's see if we can kill that black hole. Holy crap, don't kill me. Alright. Oh, did that? Oh, no, we won. Excellent. Let's see how we did with our friends here. We got achievement for being a millionaire as well. We beat Agent Cora. Did we beat Jam Scanner? We did not. He barely beat us. Good going, Jam Scanner. Alright, let's go back here really quickly. We'll go back to the main menu really quick. And we're going to try Classic Mode, but before we do, I want to let you guys know what you can do if you want to win this great title. All you have to do, since the holidays are coming up, is let me know if you could get a game for the holidays. What game would you want? It could be a game that's already in existence. It could be some that is coming up soon or that you've pre-ordered. You know, it could be, I don't know, a game on the NES that you really want because you're a collector or something. Whatever you are hoping to get that's gaming related for the holidays, let me know in the comments down below. That will count as your entry into this, and then I'll put up a video on Saturday of next week. So let's say the 4th, 5th, it's like the 12th to 13th, I forgot to look. But December 12th and 13th, whichever is the Saturday, I will put up the winner in the usual style with my random number generator or something. We'll figure out something fun to do with that. And whoever wins will get a code for gamesplanet.com, and you'll be able to get your Steam code there. Oh, that guy like explodes. All right. And you'll be able to get your code there and activate it on Steam. That's how that works. So good luck to all you guys. Let me know what you guys are hoping to get gaming related for the holiday season this year, what you're really excited about. Anyways, this is Classic Mode. As you can see, it's kind of 3D, but at the same time, it's like the old games where you're on a flat plane. So if you looked before, they had different game modes like King of the Hill and whatnot, and those are all just different ways that you can play. This green guy's always been annoying because they avoid your shots and they come after you. So, all right, let's kill that. Okay. Very, very tricky, those green guys are there. Oh. Alright. Not doing too hot. I was hoping to get a little bit better score. Gotta practice with these types of games, you know? Alright. But it is a lot of fun. And, you know, I just really like twin-stick shooter games. So maybe there's a little bit of inherent bias there. But okay, I really love the graphics, and this goes back to the first Geometry Wars. They're very, very colorful, very bright, and they have really good contrast. And it's everything that I look for in twin-stick shooters. You'll even see that in... Oh, wow, I'm really not doing well. You'll even see that in stuff like Assault Android Cactus, you know, that I really like, is the backgrounds and stuff have these equalizer bars that are really bright and colorful. So, but it just makes a really cool atmosphere. and it's one of the things I've always really liked about Geometry Wars. Oh, see, that's what I mean by if you touch the edges, you'll die. And this game is no exception to that rule. Now, you could say that it looks somewhat dated because all of the Geometry Wars look like this. And you would be slightly right. They did at least try and make it a little bit different. Let's try Evolve. You get 3 lives. All right. Score as many points as you can. They at least try to make it slightly different with the 3-dimensional aspect with the single player. So, you know, that's a nice touch there. But as far as what the game looks like, it looks like a standard Geometry Wars game. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that it's revolutionary or different in any way other than the 3-dimensional aspect there. They've always looked nice, and this one looks nice as well. It's just not really different in any way, which is fine. You know, stick with what you like, what works well. So as long as you keep offering new and exciting things, and this game promises some new and exciting things with the single player, as well as new and exciting things with the game modes as well. So you got to see a few of them already. Some of these are straight from the original Geometry Wars. Some of them you have to unlock through the story, if I read correctly. So we won't be able to show you any of those. I just touched the edge and didn't die, so let's update that. You can touch the edges and not die, apparently, at least on this level. Oh, those things get me a lot, don't they? All right, that's one life down. At the end of this, we'll poke around a little bit more and then probably call that an episode here. So they also said they would have more and new different enemies as well. So, and like I said, different enemies do different things. So you can kill those gates by shooting the orange bits on the sides enough, if this is like the other games as well, if I remember right. It's been a while since I played a Geometry Wars game, just because honestly I've kind of forgotten about them until now, to be quite honest with you. Oh, and that is it. I did not even see that guy. Let's see how we did. We beat Agent Core. But let's get out of this really quick. So let's read off a few. Deadline: score as many points as you can before the time runs out. King: 1 life, no guns outside the king zone. So you have to stay in the king zone to fire. If you're outside the king zone, you can't fire. Evolved: score as many points as you can with 3 lives. That's what we just played. Pacifism: 1 life, no guns at all. Trigger gates to kill enemies, so no firing in that one. And Wave: score as many points as you can with 1 life. Now, you will unlock different variations of these and new ones by playing the single player, if I remember right. So there's also online. Let's see what this says. Matchmaking and private, so you can invite friends as well. And there's also local co-op as well, if you want to plug in a few controllers, maybe use your keyboard and mouse as well. But guys, this has been Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. I really like the Geometry Wars series. Like I said, I might be a little bit biased there, but this game is a lot of fun. They all have been, honestly. And I'm excited to see the new things that this brings to the table. Plus, it looks really nice. Even the menu and everything. Very nice, very smooth. More than 60 frames per second. I have it capped right now because I'm recording. But that's all I have to say. I'll leave all the links down in the description below. Definitely check out this game as well as gamesplanet.com. And I will see you guys in the next video.